Hi, welcome to another episode of PotWater Presents. I am here tonight with Leanne, who is the founder
Hello.
of Hybrid Health. And I am so excited to be talking to this beautiful lady tonight.
Oh,
Um,
thanks.
and I'm just going to let you, we met in Weekend
Yes.
through CCI, which
Mhm.
is the Cannabis Coaching Institute.
Mhm.
And you're in a very, very wonderful side of that. So I'm going to let you take it from here and explain who you are, what you do, and why you love cannabis.
Why I love cannabis. Okay, so well, I'll just tell my cannabis story. Okay, so my father-in-law was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer about 6 years ago now. And so basically it was everywhere. It was in his bones, it was in his spine, it was in his lungs. And they basically gave him, not that long to live. And so I'm a massage therapist. And so I had a person that was coming in to see me that was a cannabis user. And at that time it was, I guess, 2018, and it was still illegal in Canada to purchase cannabis and to have cannabis. So we were doing it illegally at that time. But the Rick Simpson protocol, which was 1 gram a day for cancer. And so this guy helped me, I guess, get the cannabis for my father-in-law, and he would drop off pills for him. So he took 1 gram a day for 3 months, and he's still with us like 6 years now. So, and he has no cancer, none. I mean, he had it everywhere, Amanda. And so when you hear stories like that, you think there's something to this medicine. And so it really catapulted my journey into the cannabis world. And then so I went to CCI because I wanted to learn more about cannabis and what is it about this plant that has such magical healing powers, right? And it blew my mind. It opened up a whole new world, especially when I come from a science background. So when I learned about the endocannabinoid system, it was just it blew my mind. And I had never heard of the endocannabinoid system before CCI. That was like a year ago. And that was just the beginning. And then so for me, as a non-cannabis user, never used cannabis before, I started experimenting because I thought, oh, well, this is, something to try. And Corinne got me excited about supplementing, right? Because she was a really big proponent of supplementing, and I'm over 50, so I'm in the aging population. And so she said, you should microdose and supplement with cannabis. And so I started with CBD first, right? Kind of dipping my toes in the water. And I started to feel like, because I have 2 kids, right? And so I started to feel less reactive. So when they would do things, I wasn't like, kind of reacting to and I thought, well, that's really strange. And then, and I would just felt calmer. And so I guess, kind of self-diagnosed, but I think I had a bit of anxiety. And so the CBD really calmed me down without really me even knowing that was going to be an effect of the CBD. So for myself, I experienced the anxiety just kind of, dissipate. I had a lot more energy. And so now, I make medicine. I took Michelle Crawford's homemade health class. And so I bought an extract craft. I have the art, I have all the things to make my father-in-law, because he's still on cannabis, but low dose. And so I make his medicine for him. And and so the recent I guess adventure, because I do like to learn, is I went to chocolatier school. Because I know I was making cannabis chocolate for people, and I thought I really want to up level my chocolate, right? Because it was just making some bars and stuff. And so they offer this online program at A Cool Chocolate, and it's 4 months. And so I just graduated. Hey, so now I'm officially a
Congratulations.
chocolatier. But they do offer a month course. It's only a couple $100 for chocolatiers in cannabis and chocolate. So even though I have experience, I'm going to take this course just to, either solidify what I know or learn some more
Yeah.
things. And actually,
Oh, that's so exciting.
even the person that's teaching it, she was telling me that he's really involved in the cannabis industry in Canada, even though it's an international course. So I can, maybe get some insight into how you get involved with manufacturing and, putting out whatever. Really, I really want to make, ganache chocolates and these kind of airbrushed and really fancy chocolates, because I have an artistic bent to me. So yeah, so that's my cannabis story. Yay, cannabis.
That's fantastic.
Who would
And
have
I
thought?
cannot wait to sample your chocolates because I see your
Yeah.
pictures. I follow you on Instagram and you just have so much fun with it. And I love your zest for life. I know one of your characters is Dr. Feelgood, which I think is
Yeah.
fantastic. And I love the medical suit that you wear. I think I think everybody needs to have one of those suits and we need to
The
just all
anatomy
go like,
suit?
yes, I love the anatomy suit. We need to just like run
I should have had
around.
it on. Yeah.
I know I should have put my Canna suit on. We'll just have to have an episode with Dr. Feelgood and the Canna.
Oh, please, let's.
Yes, yes, I think we'll have to do that. So yeah, I know. I think that's phenomenal, and I love how you came into this, like you said, not knowing anything about it, and so it was just using it as medicine for your father-in-law.
Yeah, and just knowing, like, my neighbors smoke a lot of cannabis, and this is before I went, like, I was just like, oh my God, they're smoking up again. I couldn't stand it. It just drove me crazy. And now we grow together. How's that? Right? Like neighborly love.
Yes,
It's like the cannabis plant has a spirit to her, and it brings people together.
absolutely.
Yeah. It's a happy herb. I mean, I think people, because of the propaganda around cannabis, have just been brainwashed to think that it's just stoners, right?
Yeah.
But they
Yep.
don't realize the medical health benefits of this plant. It's incredible. And I think everybody should be growing it. I think everybody should have access to it.
Yeah. We are actually taking the Tammy Sweet course together.
Yes.
And so I got to show you. I have my first ever little.
Oh, it's a baby.
This
Good
is
job, Amanda.
my daughter named this one Flashy. So this is Flashy because she flashed. She was the first one to pop up.
Aw.
And then we had this little one right here that just popped today.
Oh, good.
And
Very
that's
good.
Wanda.
Wanda. That used to be my cat's name.
It's a nickname that was given to my mother-in-law. And so that one's in honor of her. So
So out of how many, you had 5 seeds, or I know we got 20 from Tammy, but
right. I only planted, tried 5 and then 3 blew away because I set them outside and forgot. But so I redid 3 more, and
so far 2.
Yep, there's 1 still that hasn't sprouted. So there's 1 still in the closet, like in the paper towel. And then I've got 4 that actually like grew. Those were the smallest. But I think I planted the other ones deeper. So I've got 4 that should be all coming up like this soon. Uh-oh, you froze on me. Hello? Did I lose you? Well, let's try something here. Well, it looks like I lost you, so I'm going to hit stop. That was Leanne. We'll try to. Oh,
Yay.
there she is.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I know. All of a sudden you froze, and I was like,
Yeah. It's because I'm in Canada.
No, it's because it's me. And me and electronics don't really get along too well. So
we have a lot in common, you know, Amanda. Like I grew up in Windsor, so it's across from Michigan. I feel like I grew up as an American because of being in Windsor. We always got US news, and I swear I thought I was American because I go to Toronto and it would be totally different news, you know.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Really? Okay. To be honest, I really don't know that much about Canada other than everybody says you say a lot, and
so
maple syrup. And no, I've never been.
Oh, wow. Well, how far are you from the border?
Probably around 3.5, 4 hours.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you go over by Detroit and go that way.
Go right across, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So not too far. How far are you from the border?
Like what do you mean, like where where do I live now?
Yeah.
I am in British Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah, so I grew up in Windsor, but I don't live there anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I live in Vancouver.
Okay.
Near Seattle.
Oh, okay. So you're way over that way then.
West. Yeah.
Well, we're going to see each other in October.
Alex. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping to visit my parents. I haven't seen my mom in 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to go to Windsor and then drive over the border and then come that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. I can't wait to meet you.
Yeah.
And so before you go, it's still recording.
Okay.
So we'll just throw in our fun little technical. We went on a little walk because I was trying to see if I went closer to my Wi-Fi, if that would help. So I don't know if it did or not. So when you watch this, you're like, what is she doing? So that's all. I was just looking for signal. Should have put up my aluminum helmet on, and maybe that would have helped. But I always like to ask, so what is your favorite way to consume now that you're new to cannabis? What is your favorite way you found to consume it yourself?
Medibles.
Okay.
Yeah. I just do edibles.
Do you have like is it brownie? Okay, now that you say it's medibles, is it brownies? Is it cake? Is it drinkable? Do you drink it? Do you make martini, like canatinis? Like what's your favorite medible?
Definitely chocolate. Yeah, I'd have to say chocolate. And then we did a little experiment with maltodextrin, and we put THC, CBD in there, and then with the maltodextrin, it kind of sucks up all the oil, and so you can put it in drinks, and it doesn't make your drinks all oily.
Oh,
yeah. So that was good. But definitely, I also make cocoa beans, so like the little mellow beans, and I put them in coffee. So definitely would say, yeah. I'd say every day we put our Six Sisters cannabinoids in coffee and have it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much do you for anyone watching that doesn't know what the Six Sisters is, what is the Six Sisters?
Okay, so the CBG is the mother cannabinoid, and then you get all the other cannabinoids. So CBG makes THCA and CBDA, And then those break down to THC and CBD. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what's the sixth one? Oh, CBN, which is your weed gone bad for if you had it in your closet for a year. That would be CBN, right? Or you can cook it twice. That's the other way. So I put all 6 of those in my cocoa butter, and then I just add it to anything. So I'll add my cocoa butter to the chocolate. I'll add it to my coffee. I'll add it to salves. I'll add it because as a massage therapist, I make lots of lotions and creams and oils, and so I am just any way I can do it.
Wonderful. So you use it in your practice then?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. A lot of
what
people,
would you say your most used one in your practice would be?
CBD. So like a salve. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I guess I've done experiments on people that they don't know if I'm using CBD or THC, and they're totally fine with whatever, right? And because I want to see if there's a difference. And there definitely is, because they say it doesn't go into your bloodstream, right? But I don't know. People who I use the THC salve on definitely feel more relaxed.
Okay. So they don't necessarily feel high from it.
No.
They just feel a different level of relaxation.
Yep.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Well, maybe I'll have to come to Canada for research and come get a CBD and a THC massage so I could tell the difference.
Yeah, well, when I come to Michigan to visit, somebody's going to get me a massage table so I can give you guys a massage. We can experiment.
Absolutely. That would be phenomenal. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Right. I've got one right now I can get.
All right. Well, I look forward to the day where I can give you a big hug, Amanda. You've been such a bright light in our community. I'm so glad you're part of it. You bring so much energy and love, and it's been so nice to meet you.
The same for you, dear. You are like, I love watching you. Like anytime it pops up that like Leanne's posted, I'm like, oh yeah, what is she doing now? I love it.
No, it's
so great. Oh, that's so funny. You are also a ray of sunshine, my dear. And together we're just going to burn all the negativity away and make the world a sunshiny, happy place to be.
Exactly.
So, on that note, I appreciate you coming on my channel. Again, this is PotWater Presents with Leanne. And I will put all the things below, all the links, and follow her on Instagram. The greatest gift that you can give any of us educators and mompreneurs, canapreneurs is to like our posts, share our posts, buy our things. And that's not a greedy thing when we say that. It's because like, I don't know, I shouldn't speak for you, but I know for me, when somebody buys something, it's like you won the lotto. You're like, somebody cares enough to think that this is worth something. And it's a huge.
I bought one of your sweatshirts, which I love. Healer, not dealer. I mean,
yes. And it looks so pretty on you with your eyes.
Likes.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing. I love it. I'm like, nobody else can have that color because it looks too good on Leanne. But I'm going to stop recording for the night. And again, thanks for watching. Go find Leanne. And like I said, I'll put all her stuff in the links below. And let's build that pot army. Have a great night. Pinkies up.